know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Romans 8 verse 28. This powerful verse from Romans reminds us that God has a purpose in everything, even when life feels challenging or uncertain. Today, we're exploring what it means to trust God's plan, even when we can't see the bigger picture. In Romans 8 verse 28, the Apostle Paul reassures us that in all things, God is working for the good of those who love him. This promise doesn't mean life will always be easy. Instead, it's a reminder that God is weaving every part of our lives into his greater plan. Whether we face joy or pain, success or setbacks, God is with us. He's not only present in the good times, but actively working through every challenge to bring something beautiful out of it. Sometimes we may question why certain things happen. Life can be confusing, and it's hard to understand how every moment fits into God's plan. But Romans 8 verse 28 teaches us to trust that God's wisdom far exceeds our understanding. He sees what we cannot. Think of it like a tapestry. Up close, we see knots, twists, and what might look like mistakes. But when we step back, we see the beautiful masterpiece being created. God is creating that masterpiece in our lives, even when we can't see it yet. Romans 8 verse 28 doesn't say some things work together for good, but all things. This means that even in the struggles, disappointments, and losses, God is at work. It's in these moments that we're often strengthened, refined, and drawn closer to him. Romans 8 verse 28 reminds us that God works for the good of those who have been called according to his purpose. Each of us is here for a reason, with unique talents, strengths, and purposes. God's plan for your life is not random. It's intentional and meaningful. Let's remember that we're not alone. God places people in our lives to support us and help us see his work in action. Together, we can find strength and encouragement to continue moving forward in faith. There are countless examples of people who, through faith, discovered God's purpose in difficult times. They found that their struggles led them to new paths, bringing unexpected blessings. Each of these stories shows how God works all things together for good. When we trust his plan, we open ourselves to the amazing ways he can turn our challenges into opportunities. Let's live with faith, knowing that we are part of God's greater plan. Embrace every moment, the good and the hard, as a step closer to fulfilling his purpose. And remember, his love and guidance are always with you.